Okay, I may be a little late to the party here, but Backlash is tomorrow, and these are my predictions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Brandon here, and welcome back to another prediction video. Just quickly before I go ahead and jump into this video, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and make sure to subscribe and turn on push notifications to be notified when I upload another amazing video just like this one. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this Backlash 2020 prediction video. So as of right now, at the time I'm recording this video, which is just Backlash is tomorrow, it's very close to the show. Currently, there are 6 matches confirmed, but there's 2 rumored ones, and I'm going to predict the rumored ones first. So, the rumored ones, first off, we have for the Raw Tag Team Championships, we have the Street Profits defending their titles finally against them inside of a match. Instead of doing all this, I mean, it's entertaining, but still, we're finally having a wrestling match, it looks like. So, Street Profits and the Viking Raiders. Who is winning the tag titles? Are they going to put them on the Viking Raiders, going to flip-flop them? Personally, I think they're just going to keep them on the Street Profits and maybe keep the feud going through SummerSlam, but that's just my personal thoughts. So the next rumored match that could happen is Seth Rollins versus Alistair Black. So they had this on Raw a few weeks ago. It was very entertaining. They went on for a long time and just kept going, and it was great. It was a great match. So there's a rumor that they're going to be doing this match again. They're going to be feuding for a little while. I don't know what the current plan is for Rollins. I guess something to do with Ray. This is a rumor. I mean, Ray could be at Backlash and do something with Ray. I don't know. It's just a rumor right now. But I will go with Seth Rollins, I guess, just for the thought that they have bigger things planned for the whole Seth Rollins feud with Rey Mysterio. Or maybe they could do like a DQ or something. But I don't know. All I know is Rollins is not going to lose this, I don't think. All right, on to the confirmed matches. United States Championship. Wonderful. It's crazy. Apollo Crews has finally won a title in the WWE. So we have Apollo Crews facing Andrade in a rematch for the United States Championship. It's quite interesting. There's been a lot of conflicting rumors about what they're doing with Apollo Crews and the title. There's been some that it was just kind of like a one-off, just kind of give it to him and then take him right away from him for some reason. So maybe Andrade will get his title back, or maybe they'll change their mind and keep it on Apollo. But I have to choose someone. Is the thing about this kind of video. It's a prediction video. I'm going to choose someone. So I just think that maybe they didn't put the title on Apollo Crews for nothing, and he's going to hold on to it. So somehow he's going to retain. I don't know if it's going to be a DQ or something, or if he's going to do it clean, but I'll go with Apollo Crews to retain the United States Championship. All right, the next match. The next match is probably the most interesting feud in the WWE in a while. So it's definitely one of the highlights of them not having a crowd. It's one of the best things that came out of the whole thing. So we have it's one of the worst things as well. I mean, it's kind of one of those things that's so bad it's good. But we have Jeff Hardy and Sheamus. So if we missed Friday Night SmackDown, I don't know how I'm going to say this and keep this video, on YouTube. But basically, they made Jeff Hardy. Okay, the whole storyline. Let me back up. The whole storyline is it's to do with Jeff Hardy's real life. Like in real life, he's had some DUI issues. He's had some legal issues to do with substances and stuff like that, and he has court hearings and stuff, and it's just a mess. He's been arrested for it before, so you kind of blur in the lines between what of real life and like what the script is. So that was the rumor, but then they just found like Jeff Hardy, and he's like covered in alcohol. He just smells like alcohol. But they take him back to the police station, and he passes all the tests. He's not intoxicated. He's not anything like that. So then there's like a witness that says they see someone with red hair and a red beard run from the thing, and okay, there's Sheamus. So now it's just kind of started this whole thing, and then on this past Friday on SmackDown, Sheamus, before he signed the contract for this thing, he wants Jeff Hardy to pass a urine test, a drug test. So basically, I don't know how I'm going to keep this on YouTube. Hopefully they don't take it off YouTube, but he urinates the thing, and then he throws his cup full of his urine in Sheamus's face. And it was so wonderful. It was one of the, holy crap, I didn't expect that kind of moments in the, you couldn't do that. You can't do this inside of a wrestling ring and not expect something crazy to happen. But I just personally, I didn't see it coming. And it caught me off guard. And it was one of those, really surprising, amazing moments. But that's kind of the backstory to this. Now, we're having an actual match. Who's winning the actual match? We have Sheamus, Jeff Hardy. Personally, I see maybe some kind of disqualification, some kind of like crazy way that Sheamus is going to get out of actually getting pinned clean. I don't know what it'll be, maybe some type of interference or something, but I'll go with a DQ of some sort, which I guess would make Jeff Hardy the winner via DQ. So I'll go with the DQ, so I guess if I have to choose, I'll go with Jeff Hardy. All right, the next match is for the Raw Women's Championship. So we have the current champion, Asuka, taking on Nia Jax. So Asuka's acquired this title, just magically, kind of fell from the sky at her. I mean, she won the Money in the Bank ladder match, which is basically a guaranteed title anyway. But, you know, Becky says, oh, well, I didn't tell you, but open the briefcase, and the title's actually in there, and I'm leaving because I'm pregnant. So Becky Lynch is out of the picture for a little while. So Asuka's the champion. She has to defend the title to remain the champion, obviously. So the number one contender is Nia Jax. Nia Jax, Asuka, who's winning? Now, there's rumor going around right now to do with Charlotte Flair, that Charlotte Flair will be taking, you know, the next title match, which I guess would be SummerSlam. I mean, I don't know what they're doing with Extreme Rules. I haven't heard much, but I would guess around SummerSlam time, whoever wins like this match at Backlash will be facing Charlotte Flair for the title. So, who's winning this? Personally, I think it's going to be Asuka, or maybe Nia could win and it could turn into a triple threat for SummerSlam. That's a good SummerSlam match. I don't know. I'm gonna have to choose someone though, so I'll just go with Asuka to retain, I guess. All right, the next match is for the Universal Championship. So we have the current Universal Champion, Braun Strowman. I know he won it at WrestleMania, but it's still taking me a minute to get used to Braun Strowman being the Universal Champion. I mean, people really wanted it back when he faced like Lesnar at that SummerSlam, whatever year that was. Was that last year, the year before, or something? I don't know. Personally, I wasn't feeling it too much when he won it at Mania compared to that. Maybe it was a lack of crowd or something like that. Anyway, it's just taking me a minute to get used to this. So anyway, he's the current champion. We have Braun Strowman. He's going to be defending his Universal Championship in a handicap match. But, you know, it's against Miz and Morrison. It's not like people of the same size of him. It's a lot smaller people. It's a handicap match. Braun's going to find some way, in my opinion, to win and retain the title. I don't think Miz and Morrison are going to be able to do it, even though they do have the odds in their favor, being, you know, that. But it's not like Miz and Morrison both can both be the Universal Champion. They're going to have to kind of split up. And I think that's probably what's going to end them. They're going to turn on each other and screw themselves out of the title. So I think Braun's going to win via that. Them kind of fighting amongst each other and, you know, turning against each other. I think that's what's going to be the end of the match. So, in my opinion, Braun Strowman's going to retain in this match. All right, the next match. So, I hate to do it like this. Just when I was filming, for some reason, I left this off the list and realized the match that I'm probably the most excited for, I totally forgot to predict. So, this is going to be a rematch from WrestleMania. It's titled The Greatest Wrestling Match in History, which is interesting because, you know, Vince McMahon supposedly hates to use the word, you know, wrestling on his wrestling program for some reason. But this is the rematch. We have Randy Orton, the Viper, taking on Edge, the Rated R Superstar. This is just crazy to even, I mean, it's been a while. It's been months. And I'm still getting used to the idea that Edge is actually wrestling again. This is just crazy every time I see Edge wrestle. But basically, we have Edge, Randy Orton in the rematch. Edge won the match at WrestleMania, so he's going to win this match too. That's the question. Is Edge going to win this match too? Personally, I'm going to go with it. I'm not too sure where they're going with this, if they're starting a new feud for Edge for SummerSlam or whatever, or if they're going to keep this going for SummerSlam. But I just see Edge winning this again. I mean, I don't know why. I guess just where he hasn't wrestled in so long, it's still like amazing and shocking to see him wrestle. And I think they're going to keep his momentum going. I'm going with Edge to defeat Randy Orton again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally here. We are to the main event of Backlash. Finally, it feels like I'm predicting WrestleMania or something. There are so many matches. But, you know, I did predict a few ones that aren't confirmed yet. We'll just see what happens with that. But before I do predict the main match, I want to say this Sunday, which is going to be tomorrow, I will be doing reaction videos, reacting myself, sitting right here in the studio, watching the TV over there, and I will be reacting to the show. So come check out that. I might do a live stream party if you guys want to come join the live stream tomorrow. I just wanted to say that. But with that being said, the final match for Backlash is for the WWE Championship. So we have the current champion, Drew McIntyre, finally. You know, the storybook thing, Drew McIntyre. But, you know, WWE, like I always like to say, WWE is a continuing story. It doesn't end just because, you know, we have the fairy tale ending in the end. It has to continue. We can't really continue with him on the top. So there's some rumors going around that he's going to be losing the title and slipping down the ladder and then have to scratch a claw on the way back up. His opponent is going to be Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley looks like someone who could be a legitimate, threat to the championship. He has not been booked and shown on TV very legitimately ever since he's returned, but I guess they're trying to take him more seriously, and that's the rumor right now. There's a rumor that Bobby Lashley is taking the title off Drew for multiple reasons. Another reason is they want Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam for the title. Now they could have Lashley and Lesnar at SummerSlam without the championship in the picture. We'll just have to wait and see what they decide, which is basically going to be like the result of this match. Whatever they decide, if they want to have that to be a title match or a non-title involved match, will kind of determine if McIntyre is holding on to the title. But I have to choose someone. So what is Brandon Hodge going to do? Am I going to choose, go with the rumor side on Bobby Lashley, the rumors are looking like that, or I'm going to be like, they're just rumors, let's take them with a grain of salt. McIntyre's winning because Lashley has not been booked as a legitimate champion. I may regret this. I'm going against the rumors. I'm saying McIntyre is retaining the title. I'm saying maybe they can do Lashley and Lesnar at SummerSlam without a title in the picture, without, either one of those being the champion. It's a non-title match is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Something's just telling me don't go with Bobby Lashley. He's not a legitimate. He hasn't been booked as a legitimate champion like he should have if they're trying to put the title on him. Maybe this was just something that was penciled in at the last moment. I don't know. But I'm going with Drew McIntyre. Maybe some of you agree or disagree. Let me know down in the comments. So there you guys have it. Those are my predictions for Backlash 2020. Let me know yours and your thoughts down below. But thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed my predictions, make sure to give this video a like. If you're brand new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. That is absolutely free. Turn on push notifications to be notified when I upload a brand new video. But thanks for watching, guys. I'm Brandon Hodge, and I will see you guys in the next video.